All right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Indianapolis Colts. It's 3-0 versus 2-1, a good early season battle as we're underway in Week 4. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Throwing on first down is Carr. Shark's got it left side. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Carr now on first down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. Remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tucker roll that they can fall back on anymore.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
7:34.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Carr. Looking deep downfield. This is caught at the 20. And he'll be taken down inside Indy's 15-yard line. A big 3rd down play there for the Jags. 49 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To throw his Carr. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. Flushed out right. And this is going to be incomplete.
He had a good game catching the ball in the backfield a week ago, and they're going to try and involve him in that way in this game as well. But you can tell scouting is taking over. They're making it a little bit more difficult.
And defensively, they told us, hey, we've got to take him out of the passing game, limited to just short runs, as he can really impact this offense. So a nice opening drive on the road. You get the 3 points. Part of you wonders if that might hurt them later not getting into the end zone.
Well, the good thing is still first quarter, and they did come out of it with points. In a sense, they could look at it positively and say, hey, we set the pace in this one. I think that's how they'll go about it.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. His first carry. And he's going to be stopped here on this first play as he gets it to the line of scrimmage and no more. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Now Garoppolo on the bootleg. He's going to rifle one deep left and got his man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, third down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he works free.
God damn.
Indianapolis. Naeem Hines with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Colts are going to take a first quarter lead. So they went to the ground game on 3rd, hoping to pick up the first. They also picked up a touchdown.
Offensive linemen so used in this situation to having a pass block. All right, you're looking at what it is, 3rd down. They don't care that it's 3rd and whatever. They figure they're going to throw the ball. And when you call running play, I think you energize them. I think you juice them up because I haven't been offensive lineman yet that likes to pass block more than they like to run block. And they opened up some nice holes there for him, and he took it to the house.
On first down, Carr. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Dumps it off to Fournette. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. It'll be a gain of 9, and it'll be second and about a yard to go for the first.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Now Carr throwing on second down. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. He's already topped his receiving output from a week ago, and we're just in the first quarter as that's a first down. Carr now already over 100 yards passing in just this first quarter. It's 1st and 10. Carr to throw again. He'll check this one off to Fournette. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody
he rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 17. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
And they'll start on the ground with Hines. And he stopped immediately there. Tackle made there by Trayvon Howard.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make...
Oh, come on, baby.
It's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here.
He's gone, baby. He's gone.
Turn to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble. And I believe the Colts have recovered. Yes, they have.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, these are going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
Here's a handoff to Hines to begin the drive. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. A tackle for loss there. 2 last week. He's tough to handle coming off the edge.
And when you talk about a defensive end, your first thought is how does he rush the passer? That's where he makes his big plays getting into the backfield.
Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Yannick Ngakoue in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year. So the sack of Garoppolo, and now what can they come up with on 3rd and long? On play action, it's Garoppolo. Eluding the pressure right. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Carr. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
I know for us it's fun, and it's not so much fun for the rookie receivers when we see them coming into the league and we're good training camps. You see them working on getting 2 feet down instead of 1. But the best ones train in college trying to get 2 down instead of 1, so the transition's a little bit less. In this case, though, wasn't able to complete it anyway.
Carr again here on 2nd and 10. And that's incomplete.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here. That looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open. And this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Working from the gun, it's Carr. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
Come on, y'all.
And he'll be taken down.
Right down that bullshit.
At the 45 in enemy territory. Fournette, a first down carry. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. On 2nd down, here's Carr. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. First down, Jacksonville. The passing game looking sharp on this drive for the Jags. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. Now a flag comes in from the umpire after a gain of about 4. And this looks like it's going to be holding. So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
Shotgun now for Carr. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd and 13. From the gun, Carr. And he'll be brought down by the Colts.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
On 3rd and long, it's Carr. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 35. A huge play that time for the Colts. 61 yards.
Now that play will end up on the highlights, and you'll see it all over the place. But what you won't see, the offensive line that bought the extra time, that allowed for the big completion downfield, those guys made that play possible.
And able to work his way down to the 16. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Mm-hmm.
with Hines. Oh, nice move. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
Oh, come on,
That's
baby.
7, and we'll leave them with 2nd and goal coming up.
When you look at the geography we're staring at, this part of the field, don't you always think of big backs carrying the football, bruisers trying to pound it in? Instead, we're looking at a little more of a scat back type, and he's trying to make it happen.
Yeah, they went with the elusive, slippery guy. Couldn't get in there, though. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? They'll try and sneak it here. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard on the sneak, not what he was hoping for, and it's 3rd down.
Yeah, partner, they went a little conservative, didn't they? And they ended up marking it short. And
Good
now
shit,
I wonder,
man,
will they
Jamie.
even do it again on 3rd down?
That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage.
Brandon, I believe that they were in 4-down territory, and that's what they were thinking. But after the loss, I've got to kick the field goal. No way I'm going to go for it in this situation. But you know, some of these coaches, they're extremely unpredictable, and they may go ahead and press it.
A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
And some room to roam now. That he's into the clear. The 20. Touchdown, Jaguars. In for the score. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him. Kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are even at 10 apiece. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And the Colts getting ready to go. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points.
All wide open, complete. He takes this one in for the Colts touchdown. Deon Kane, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Colts strike quickly here for 6 points. Myers connects on the PAT, and that makes it a 17-10 score. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Damn, wrong, my bad.
See where his confidence
Wrong
is.
shit right here.
The great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
Hit as he throws.
Why'd that dude get way out the fuck open like
This
that?
defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go around.
Where's the man that's supposed to be D?
And the back end pass rush.
He going by his damn self.
And they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Carr now on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Anthony Walker in there to bring him down for a loss of 7.
They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their 3rd one in this
You know what it
game.
is?
Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target.
Fuck it.
From the gun now on 3rd down, Carr.
What this nigga doing? Oh, that was a good pass. Oh, they got him.
Well, they've had a pretty frustrating first half here offensively, and then just continued there with that incompletion.
Yeah, definitely frustrating for them.
If he could have ran the ball, he'd have gone.
Yeah, the stop troops, they're enjoying things right now because they made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
Here we go on 4th down with Carr. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now Carr again. Flush to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side.
Woo!
So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect.
The one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Carr will try it again on 2nd down. That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
29.
Throwing on 1st down. Carr. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. 23 yards on the play. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this, or he keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. They go back to the ground now with Fournette. And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation. And now here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. The Jaguars on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They come out here in the eye. On 3rd and short to give it a tight end. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play. And that's going to lead them to 4th down. Line of scrimmage, the 2. They can still get a first down if they just get a yard out of this on 4th and very short. They'll go with a big bank for it, and he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Colts offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you.
Come on, man, he gone.
No sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. On play action, now Garoppolo. And the Jags get to him as down he goes.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
And a few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. So the sack of Garoppolo. And now what can they come up with on 3rd and long? Now a play fake. Garoppolo. Under pressure again.
Watch
and
that.
Down he goes again. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he'll kick it away. And from their own end zone, it's a fake.
Damn, Jay got his square. That's my bad.
Pass rush has been relentless.
Square, he would have got it there, but he was open.
Safety.
That was
So we
stupid.
reach halftime here with the visiting Jaguars out on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out come the Colts. They'll have it first here to start quarter number 3. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think...
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Dante Fowler. He's the one that finally runs him down, and that is a big, big loss. 18 yards. On 2nd down, here's Garoppolo. Throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete. And able to get it here to about
come
the
on,
16-yard
y'all.
line. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back.
13, 13. Flag. 6, 6. 11, 11, 11, 11.
On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. And he fires one that's intercepted. And Owen coughed it up.
My ball.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. This is Hines. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Make it now 3 tackles for a loss in this game, 1 for each quarter.
And for a guy who played defense in college, I can just tell you that he's feeling very satisfied right now.
Hurt again, come on, y'all.
But he's elated because he knows what he's doing is helping his team win the game right now. Making some big-time plays, getting into the offense's backfield, and spilling everything.
The Colts on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Play action, Garoppolo. On the left side, and he's got a man. That's Thornton. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Check 50. Go ahead.
Garoppolo to throw on 2nd down. He's going to flip that out.
Man, you got to go, man.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Only a yard there. Sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up 3rd. The Colts on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. He went backwards 5 yards there on 3rd down to bring up 4th. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. 13. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. Escaping the pressure. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs.
They lost that many fucking yards.
Throwing on 1st down is Carr. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
How is that many fucking yards, dog?
30. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? He's having to run with a running back or a tight end. In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel.
Running back.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's real easy to say this running game needs to be better, but the reality is they've been given a little time to actually find a place to run the football. It's almost like the defense is there on the handoff.
And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on, 3rd down.
I remember a coach told me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo.
And beat.
A Jaguar sack. Yannick Ngakoue. He's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And 3 interceptions in this game, and I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, and what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now?
And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
To throw, it's Carr. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off around the 27. And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Short throw, pick 6 right there, those linebackers. They love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is fielded at the goal line. Oh, look at that.
Oh, look at him turn.
And he'll make it across the 20.
Let's go. There we go.
As his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set to go again. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Now Carr to try again after the pick 6. Flush, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Carr to throw on 2nd down. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that's caught inside the 35. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 45 yards.
Well, there's simply no sense in wasting a great catch like that on a short gain. Get downfield like you just did there and use it up that way.
No dink and dunk. Carr now on 1st down. A throw left side complete to his receiver Westbrook. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A good pickup there, a 22. On 1st down, Carr. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown.
Come on, y'all, he's doing it.
As his guys are in for 6, and the Jags are able to cash in for 6.
That's almost just not right. You cover everybody, but those tight ends, they can be awfully reliable.
Very reliable. The defense just has to hate those guys.
This drives them crazy because oftentimes you can't match up with them. They have either with size, speed, or maybe even just strength.
And in the 3rd quarter here, they were trying to push that to a 3-point game, but instead it'll stay at 1.
And I'm a big proponent of not chasing points or going for 2 too early. But in this case, I understand why. You know, if you kick an extra point, you're just up 2, right? So a field goal still puts the other team ahead. So you go for 2 here and protect the field goal lead. They didn't get it done, though.
Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now.
He's not across the line, though, Rev.
Without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books. But now they have
he is not even across it.
So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down. And now it's 2nd and long. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. He's going to air one out. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 35. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. So their woes on offense continue. That's the second pick thrown here in the third quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised, but that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
Eluding the pressure right. Wide open receiver complete. That goes for a gain of 31.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Low, low, low. Raider 2.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab them. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out in the sky.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble.
Come on, man, my ball.
When it comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it.
Oh, shit.
Though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
And the Jaguars send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. First carry for Trenton Cannon.
Are you fucking serious?
Second down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Back now in Indianapolis. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a one-point difference here as we begin the fourth quarter of play. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. They go again with Cannon. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let him outside where they can really shred your defense.
And he couldn't hang on to it.
Fuck are you doing, man? Fuck that.
Incomplete.
Gotta go for it. Fourth down.
That was
Fourth
third
quarter.
down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now Garoppolo. Got to have this one. Able to find Deion Kane complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
12, 12.
Now Garoppolo throwing on second. And the Jags
That nigga gone.
down he goes. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in one game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
So the sack of Garoppolo. And now what can they come up with on 3rd and long?
13. 11.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Flush to his right. And he's going to go down again.
But
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed
in
this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass.
do some blocking, baby.
Time and time
He
again.
blitzed. Damn.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Throwing left side, it's complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Oh, man. Woo!
Some good
What a
games
guy.
going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
65. Go ahead.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Man, see, that ain't my fucking running back, dog.
Here for a good little gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's
See my fucking running back.
This has been
Now he has been gone.
type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive could take a little bit of the wind.
That's the wrong goddamn running back in any goddamn way.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation,
Don't do it.
showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to
Fuck.
a short gain.
The Colts on 3rd down, just a 20% success rate at 2 of 10.
Fuck
They're
up.
up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll run with Cannon. And a broken tackle helps lead to a 1st down gain. Give them 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
There's a lot of different formulas to winning football, but one constant over the years, winning on 3rd down. That pickup there was big because they had struggled throughout this one.
Do not fuck these points, son. You finna fuck up. You finna fuck up.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be a little...
That was a fucked up play. I don't know what happened just then.
6-yard line. He'll get just a yard on the scramble.
I couldn't tell you what happened just then. I don't even
How
fucking...
about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
And his first throw since coming in is incomplete. The linebacker
That nigga wide the fuck open, yo.
Hand on it there.
If you're a
Something wrong with
defender,
pick right
one
here.
of the fun things about playing zone defenses, especially in today's football,
Get your point.
is
Get
that
your
it's
point. Get
not
your
as
point.
static as it was
Get
in
your
the
point.
good old days, meaning you just dropped to a point and reacted to the football. Now you end up with a lot of man-to-man principles once you get into your zone defense. In other words, get to your...
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Yannick Ngakoue in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year. And Myers able to knock it through. And with that, they will move ahead by 2 here in the 4th. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
And now out come the Jags. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trite expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. Carr again here on 2nd and 10. He's going to wind up and air it out. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not
what now? Man, this nigga is fucking garbage.
The wrong pattern, maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
That it don't make no damn sense right there.
Go ahead.
On the carry, it's Cannon.
What the hell? How did he fall? Oh my goodness! Are you kidding me? He's gone!
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills?
This dude is fucking gone!
In different ways. In this case,
Jimmy McKeel, but this shit's robbing me.
Can make moves, make
now this nigga gonna fumble the ball. I know he is.
Before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. And that led to a really nice game.
Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this.
This shit gonna go again, baby.
They'll run. This is Cannon. Oh, no, he lost the football.
Oh, I thought he was going to fumble. Nigga's garbage.
Quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
All right, take that shit off. No juke move. Don't fumble.
2nd and 2.
You don't have to do no fucking juke move, nigga.
Another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. Here's Cannon. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line.
That's
and
crazy.
now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop. 1:50 left in the football game.
He was gone, JB.
Really in a hole here. 3rd and 17 following the 2 negative plays. To throw is Garoppolo.
Ball game, nigga. Ball fucking game.
He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Oh, same play as fuck nigga out here.
Yards.
Fuck niggas rely on bullshit. Take the goddamn knee, JB. Nothing stupid. Take the goddamn knee on his fuck ass neck. What do we throw that bully?
Yet, but it's looking
Garoppolo.
come up 1st and 10.
Found something for that same play. Shit that nigga was doing.
The Colts in victory formation now as they take the knee.
Much as I want to pass that bitch, don't do it. I'm going to throw this bitch. Nah, you gonna throw a fucking pick 6 in the game. Yeah!
The Colts in victory formation now as they take the knee. And the clock will roll down to zeros. 4 weeks in, 4-0. I don't think anybody needs to alert the 72 Dolphins just yet, but great start to the season.
Stupid. Why do this?
Taking a knee at the end, and there's no better feeling for a team than to do that, to close out a victory. But you're right, at 4-0, they're sending a message to the rest of the league. They're going to be tough to deal with.
Back to throw, Garoppolo. That is caught.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. D.M. Kane, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year.
I'm trying that fucking nigga shit.
Able to grow their lead. Well, I know at points in this when you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal, that's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.
So for Indianapolis, hey, they finish a perfect month of September as they move to 4-0 on the new campaign. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Nashville. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Well, how's that?